Hey guys, Cameron here with Emerson Property Management. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that help me build up a sizable real portfolio in about 2 years. Now manage that portfolio. Today, guys, I want to talk about single family versus multifamily. So I want to talk about specifically in rising interest rate environments, why single family is better than multifamily. I've got plenty of other videos on why I like single families over multi for management purposes. But if you're thinking about, do I buy a single family property or do I do a Grant Cardone and 10X it and buy a 10, 20, 30 unit building or more? Who knows? But I'm going to show you on a small scale why in a rising interest rate environment, I like single family over multifamily. So before I get into that, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. If you have any feedback, please comment below or shoot me a note. If you enjoy this, like, subscribe, share it with somebody. It really helps us out. So let's get into that, or into this. Single family versus multifamily. So here we go. Single family, multifamily. Here's what's going on, y'all. We got a loan. Now, this just happened to me. I just got a note from one of my, on one of my mortgages that my interest rate was going up. And it can only go up 2 percentage points every 5 years or whatever, and then it has a max on it. So commercial is obviously a lot more variable, but I'm just want to show an example of a $300,000 loan and a $3 million loan. 4.5 is what mine was, and it went to 6.5. Guys, I'm sorry, the glare is horrendous. I was told how to fix this and I forget. God. So 300K single family versus a 3 million multifamily, 4.5% interest rate to 6.5, and then we're going to talk about the change in that. So 4.5 is $1,520 a month. Multifamily would be $15,000. I'm assuming a 30-year fixed. In the multifamily game, it's sometimes a little harder. You have to go 20 or 20-year AMs, but I'm even giving them the benefit of the doubt and saying, hey, it's a 30-year. At 6.5%, it's almost $1,900 or almost $19,000. So the difference is almost $400 a month here, almost $4,000 a month here, which is $4,500 a year or $45,000 a year. So when you guys are looking at this stuff, which one do you think is easier to absorb? Do you think it would be easier to foot this bill? Now this was, I got a 2-month notice that this is my change in my payment. I don't own a $3 million, $5 million building, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Mine, and it was less than a $300,000 loan, so mine was like a $120 a month increase. But look at how much this could be on an annualized basis for you. So did your rents go up over the past 2, 3, 4 years by $400 a month or by $4,000 a month? Some people will probably say, yeah, dude, mine went up. It was at $1,600, now it's at $2,000. Fantastic. But you know what also this doesn't show? How much property taxes went up. I had a year where one of my houses went up almost 20%, several of them in 2020, 2021, or 2021, 2022. So if you guys are just starting out, you're thinking, man, this single family game's kind of whack, dude. It's, this is small potatoes. I'm going to Grant Cardone and 10X it. Okay? I can pull this out of savings, right? If you're buying this and you get this call where you have an increase in your interest rate, you or most people could pull this out of savings, like, okay, I'll eat that. Or I'll use it out of profits. What are you going to do here? That's almost an average annual salary for somebody. I mean, you're talking over $45,000. And again, this doesn't include the increase in property taxes and insurance. And at the time of this recording in 2023, I don't know if y'all know, but property taxes have been on a substantial increase and insurance is incredibly difficult to get. Some people are getting dropped left and right and premiums are going up 10 to 20% a year. So this is just one part of the equation. Now, the other thing that I like single family over multi is, let's just say I had 10 single family and 1 multifamily here. This property goes up, the payment goes up $400. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sell this one house, one of my 10 properties. I could sell that and keep and take that cash and maybe make principal payments or something on the other properties. When you have a multifamily and this loan does this, that's it. You can't do anything else with it. You either have to refi, which it would be sure as heck more than 6.5% at current rates. I mean, at the time of this recording, it's like 8% on a 30-year fixed residential. So you want to go out and get another loan at 8, pay this off? No. So this is the math. So in rising interest rate environments, when things get a little wild and everybody wants to go, yeah, man, it's cool. When interest rates were low and money was free, buy the crap out of this stuff. But you better be prepared for when interest rates rise. So if you're getting into multifamily today in 2023, 2024, this is probably a different story. Some of those interest rates have already been factored in. You know that you're going to pay, about 6 to 10%. You're not expecting to pay 4.5%. And a lot of newbies get in and they don't understand this, and then they lose the asset. We're seeing that happen more and more. All these syndicators who've never done a freaking deal in their life pool people's money together and tell you, trust me. They wear a nice suit and talk fancy. They want 2 nickels to rub together. And then when this shit happens, everybody's screaming and running for the hills. I don't mean to be doom and gloom. I love real estate. I really, really, really do love real estate. However, this is something that's serious. Little increases like this on your loan, little cash calls or whatever you need to do, you can foot that bill as long as you have another job or you have some cash reserves. This is a hell of a lot harder to foot that bill. I don't know about y'all, but if I had to come up with 45 grand a year on top of everything else, that'd be a lot of money. Now, some of you might argue, well, that's a bigger asset, it's bigger. This is still a lot of money. With rising, everything comes up. Everything has gone up. Repairs have even gone up and whatnot. So this is not, and vacancy has come down, or vacancy has, gone up in multifamily. Inventory is coming on more line for multifamily. So just note that when single family and something happens, you can foot the bill, or you have the diversification of 4 or 5 different houses to be able to sell one or change one or do whatever, cash out refi on one. When you have one multifamily that you've got all your eggs in that one basket, there's only so many things you can do. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know. If you think I just poo-poo on multifamily all the time, maybe I do. I just see a lot of this and Grant Cardone, and I've talked to Grant Cardone. I don't know if you can watch that video here or here, but I've talked to him. Super nice guy, great guy, wants to 10X, wants people to 10X, but you got to 10X intelligently. If you're going out there with no and low money down and you get hit with an interest rate increase like this, it could ruin you, or you'd have to sell, and you have to sell distress. So I hope that was helpful. Like I said, if it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know. Y'all take care, and I appreciate y'all tuning in.